Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Appium Guide. As a part of our ADB Concepts series, in this video we'll see how to simulate a swipe or a drag gesture on an Android device using ADB commands. Okay, so we have a command called swipe under the ADB cell input command suite. Okay, the ADB cell input swipe command is used to simulate a swipe or drag gesture on an Android device from your computer via ADB, that is the Android debug bridge. Okay, and the swipe command is a part of the ADB cell input command suite, which allows to simulate the user input like taps, swipes, and key events. So we have the ADB cell input command suite. By using this suite, we can perform the user inputs like tap, swipe, key events. Okay, so we have the basic, we see the basic syntax for swipe, that is the ADB space cell space input space swipe. So we have to use swipe keyword to swipe here. Okay, and we have to provide the four values here, that is the x1, y1, x2, y2, and one more is the duration, which is in millisecond. And this is in represented in the bracket, square bracket, but means it is optional. Okay, if you want to provide the duration, you can provide it, or you cannot provide it also. No need to worry, it is optional. Remaining all the values are mandatory. Okay, so you can see the explanation here. ADB is the Android debug bridge tool. Shell is execute a shell command on the device. Input is the command to simulate the user input. Swipe. So we had to provide swipe, right? We had to use the keyword called swipe. Simulates a finger swipe on the screen. Okay. And x1, y1, y2, and x2. All the x1 is the horizontal screen coordinate. As you know, the x coordinate represents the horizontal screen coordinate on our mobile device, and y2 is the vertical screen coordinate, which represents the y axis here. So if you see here, so I have opened a simulator here. Okay, see, if you see this mobile screen, this horizontal is represented by the x and this vertical is represented by the y. And as you know, the x and y coordinates start from the top left corner. From there, our x and y values will start. If you go horizontally towards right side, my x coordinate will increase. Okay, and same thing, if I start from this top corner to bottom, my y coordinate will increase, gradually increases, because my x and y coordinates start from top left corner. Okay, and we had to perform swipe, right? So we had to get the x1 and y1 axis coordinate and y2 and x2 coordinates here. Okay, so I'll show you why you need to provide x1, x1, y1, x2, y2 here, because I need to swipe. And duration, okay, swipe duration here. So I will explain it when I am performing the swipe here. Okay, so the swipe is a optional here, and the swipe duration is dependent in the milliseconds here. Okay, so before that one, I want to know the x and y coordinate values here. Okay, so we have an option in our Android device. So just select the settings. Okay, go there and click on the system. Okay, and advanced, we have the option called developer option. Make sure that our developer option is enabled. Okay, and then in our developer options, search for the input section here. Okay, just scroll down a bit. See, we have an input section. We have two options, that is a show tabs pointer location here. So before enabling here, you can observe here in top side, I do not have any values here, x and y coordinate values. Just I want to click on, I enable tabs and pointer location. So once I enable pointer location, you can see here, see the x and y values are displaying here. Okay. Now, now, now I want the x1, y1 values and x2, y2 values here. So for performing swipe, I will use one app. Okay, API demos app. Okay, on API demos app, I want to perform the swipe here. Okay, see, I want to perform the swipe like this. Okay, this swipe I need to perform. So for that one, I need to get the x1, y1 values right first. So if you just click on here, you see here, if I move like this, in top you can see the values are getting changed here. You can see here the values are getting changed here. Okay, so just place here to get the XYZ. It says 5, 50, 18, 42. Okay, just open this command prompt. So it says ADB cell input 5. Okay, so once again get XY coordinates. Say from here, right? It says 5, 50, 18, 81. Okay, 5, 50, 18, 81. So nearby I'm giving the values here. Just a minute. So we'll go back here. Okay. So I got the x1 and y1 values here. So from here to I have to move my finger to here. So I need to get this y2 and y value here. Okay. Remember that the x2 value remains same because the x coordinate will not change. As you know, the x coordinate will calculated horizontally because from here to I am moving here means only the vertical value getting changed, that is the y value is getting changed. So I given the x value has 550 and y value I want to scroll till here, right? It says 340. See 340. You see here my Y1 is 1881 and Y2 is 340 because my X and Y coordinates starts from this point. So gradually the Y value will increases. Okay, that's why it is X and Y coordinates all values are like that here. Okay, now I'll run this command. Okay, and what I am doing here, I am running with two examples here. That is the without duration and other is the with duration here. So in this example, I am running the command with duration here, without duration here. So click on run. See, swipe. It perform the swipe. So same swipe I want to perform, but with duration here. So what I will want, I want to perform swipe slowly. So what I'll say 10 seconds means milliseconds I have given. 10 seconds in milliseconds I have given. Okay. And now, just a minute. Okay. Now I provide the 10 seconds here. See, now my swipe will be slower here. See, it takes time because I want to perform swipe from this point to that point. You can see the point color is changing here. See, I performing swipe. Okay, you see the line. Though this is the x1, y1, and this is x2, y2. Okay, and it took 10 seconds to move from x1, y1 to x2, y2. Okay, so this is how we can use the duration here. So what I will do, I'll just reverse it here. So I want to swipe from top to bottom here. Okay, same one. ADB cell input swipe. I want to perform swipe, right? Swipe 550. The x value will be same, remain same, and 340 because I want to swipe from here to here. 340, 550, and 80, 81. Okay, I said do this. I want a bit faster here. Now I say 5 seconds. So milliseconds I provided here. It is a 5 seconds here. You see here now here. Let's click on here. See, I want to run this command. You see now it provides a swipe. Okay, from top to down. Okay, so this is how we can able to perform the swipe by using the ADB commands. Okay, and here we have the mandate values is the x1, y1, x2, y2. This swipe coordinates and duration is a completely optional. Okay, and use cases is automating the UI testing, bypassing the parts of app manually, scripting user behavior for demos or data entry. So these are the use cases. We can use this command. Okay, notes. We have to make a note here. That is the coordinate depends on the screen orientation and resolution. As you know, we have different type of mobile screens here. So our x and y coordinate will change. And we have orientation, that is the landscape and portrait. So our x and y coordinate will change as per the resolution and orientation. That is the point to remember it. And make sure that USB debugging is enabled on your mobile device. So to perform this access, our USB debugging should be enabled. And to find the coordinates, we had to use some app. That is in our Android, we have built-in future. Okay, we can show that we can enable the tabs and the location values here. Okay, I told you how to enable that one. So this is how we can perform the swipe by using the command called swipe under the ADB self input command suite. Okay, if you like this video, please click on like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.